Hello, welcome to the show. That's right, the show, the only one that exists on Tuesdays. My name is Sam Comerford, and you are in a vacuum of time. That's right, I've stolen 2 hours of your life, and I'm going to do so every week like clockwork. It's so great to be here, and I have a new chair. This is great because the other one could no longer support my weight and cracked underneath me. So it was held together entirely by duct tape and sheer willpower. But you know what? I'm glad to have lumbar support and this wonderful cast tonight. Um, it's so great to see y'all here. We got a couple of veterans and a couple of newbies and a lot of spontaneum. So I'm just gonna go in the order that I see people, starting with Kappa. Welcome to the show.
Hi, everyone. I'm so glad to be here. My name is Kappa. Also, Christian is okay. You can find me at the grocery store putting too many eggs into my basket and going broke. Today, I will be playing Tanklin Shartfist, a dear little goblin who I created several years ago and don't get enough time to play. So I jumped at the opportunity to hop back into the mind of Tanklin.
Very nice. Moving on, our second newbie of the night, though I have seen her in chat many times. Kara, welcome.
Yay! I am so happy to be here. God, this is amazing. I am Kara Leibowitz, author, activist, sensitivity reader, professor. Somebody put me in charge of college kids. I don't know why they did that. I am playing Justin Simberlake, a changeling bard slash paladin. Oath, he's a College of Glamour bard, Oathbreaker paladin, because his family wanted him to be into classical music, and so he broke that oath to go be in a boy band.
I mean, I also heard he tried to pull the rug out from underneath Mark Zuckerberg in the famous hit film The Social Network. But I don't know. I'm hearing that information from elsewhere. So glad to have you on, Kara. Next up is a certified veteran of the show, Melissa. Welcome back.
Thank you, and hi, everybody. I'm Melissa, and tonight I am playing Sebastian Goodfellow, who you saw previously going into hell. Now he has returned from the depths of hell, a far more powerful warlock and a far more powerful bard. He is a College of Lore Bard Archfey warlock whose patron is none other than William Shakespeare.
I think, is this our first ever repeat character? It might just be. I'm not entirely certain, but I think that is the case. Welcome back. Also welcoming back for the second time, if I'm not mistaken, due to scheduling conflicts. But now, he's back. David Tilstra. Hi.
Ooh, hello. Thank you so much for having me back. It's such an honor to be here with this truly amazing and lovely cast of delightful, amazing, wonderful folks. My name is David Tilstra. I do some Dungeons and Dragons stuff, make a podcast, but I like to just imagine things with my friends. That's pretty much it. And tonight I'll be playing Grizzlethorn of the 1,000 Faces. Couldn't remember if it was 100 or 1,000.
Once you get past 100, it's like, who knows?
It's all the
1,000
same.
faces easily.
A lot of faces.
So many faces. Grizzlethorn is a little goblin druid, Circle of the Moon. I'll be changing myself into animals, and I think the only spell I took was polymorph, so y'all are coming with me to Animal Land. Let's go. And that's it.
Fantastic. And I think either you have been on more than anyone else, or you're tied for it. Jojo, welcome back, you leech. Good to have you.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Coming to you live from the 9-Timers Lounge.
Ooh, fancy.
Wait, no, 8-Timers Lounge. 8-Timers Lounge.
I'm like, I was 7 last time. You can't.
Yeah.
skip.
8-Timers Lounge.
What lounge does the Red Bull give you?
Thank you for the beautiful bottle of champagne, Sam.
Yeah, I really like to provide
wonderful.
for my guests.
Yeah.
Everyone else already finished theirs. That's why you don't see them with any.
My name
George
is...
great with pacing.
Oh, Yeah, I'm great. My name is Jojo or Jordan. I am part of the Cast Eye podcast. I am playing tonight Orin Cauldron Bum, a Hobbit 12 level Twilight Cleric 2 level rogue, because why not take 2 levels in rogue if you can? They are pretty moody, really dark twilight purple chainmail and eyes that glow with inner vision.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw Melissa just perk up at that.
And yes, Melissa, chat Melissa, Everyday Folk is great, also from JoJo. Additionally, this is the cast. Wow, train of thought derailed completely.
Gone. I saw it leave.
You saw the light just dim behind my eyes, as if my breath had been extinguished.
Had places to be.
Yeah. There we go. Speaking of places to be, let's check out our 8 settings. So in front of you is a table of 8 spontaneous settings, which I shall now read out loud. The first of which is Basketball Moon. The second of which is Detention. The third of which is an episode of Scooby-Doo. The fourth of which is a Zoom call. The fifth of which is Heaven, but for dogs. The sixth of which is the set of Jackass. The seventh of which is Sports World, home of Sports Ball. And eighth, a bedtime story. This might be the single weirdest array of settings. I don't know what a Basketball Moon is. This was suggested by one of the people who came on the show like a couple weeks ago.
Like
I don't know what it
would be
means.
the same as Sports Ball World.
Yeah, they're very simple. Well, okay, I will purposely make them very different. There's 5 of you. This is gonna be difficult. Okay, Melissa, can you roll me an 8-sided die?
Okay.
Let's go, Melissa. The first roll of the night.
Oh, she's got the power. You got the power.
Oh my god. Please, Octavius's dice. Please do me well. Please. That is a 1.
Basketball Moon.
Basketball Moon.
Wow.
I had a
Yes.
feeling we were gonna
I
get
know
that
nothing
one.
about basketball.
Neither do I. Anyway,
I
I'm
don't know.
honestly
Moon.
glad we didn't get the set of Jackass because I've never seen Jackass.
Mhm.
you're both missing a lot and not missing anything at all. It's kind of a weird
That's
paradox
kind of
like
how
that.
those things tend to work.
Yeah, a lot of fun though. Watching Steve-O get mutilated for entertainment.
So my biggest question here, is it a moon where things are themed like basketball, or is it just
is
a
it
moon
shaped
that
like a
is made out of a basketball? Yeah.
Well, okay.
Or is it a? Go for it.
I have a D100. I need everyone to pick a number 1 through 100. And then you get to whoever wins gets to decide because I have no fucking idea.
Oh no!
All right, 27.
27.
It's going to say 27. God damn it!
Then
$1,
pick a different
Bob.
number.
I
$1.
sniped your
$1,
number.
Bob.
All right, I'm gonna. Okay, too many people are talking. It's stressing me out. David,
68. You heard me.
Melissa.
Mm-mm.
33.
Okay, Kara.
34.
And Kappa.
82.
That
34.
is 8. So I think
Oh, I
that
should have gone $1.
I think that was JoJo, if I'm not mistaken.
He was like 20 something.
27?
I said 27.
Yeah, and then there was like 33, 34.
Nobody guessed
60.
anything under 27?
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
All right. Just because, I don't want us to get bogged down in the idea of making everything basketball themed. And I think the physics of a moon that is a basketball is more fun to think about.
Ooh.
I'm going to say the moon is a basketball.
So the moon is a basketball. All right.
So, like, are we bouncing?
Well, this is actually the lyrics to a song. It's the sequel to oh shit, what's that one Smashing Pumpkins song? I can't remember, but The World is a Vampire.
The world is a vampire.
The
Yeah.
moon is a basketball.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, God, why can't I remember the name of it? I like that song. This is embarrassing. But the moon is a basketball, and the gods once played with it in their massive 3-on-3 pantheonic games in order to decide the fates of various mortal heroes and the like. But because everyone's a dirty atheist now, the gods have sort of disappeared because of lack of belief. So now the basketball sort of sits orbiting this planet, and people will go there to go to this giant basketball moon. However, it's been interesting because the gigantic sort of geyser, there's just one geyser on this basketball, and it's been closed shut for a while. But recently, it's been just like shooting air out, which has been speeding up the orbit of this basketball moon. And this could be very bad because it could completely deflate and flatten, and that would not be good because you'd have an oblong orbit, or it could completely shoot out of the orbit of this planet and do untold damage to the rest of the solar system. So, you 5 have been sent out to investigate what has caused this basketball to start to deflate rapidly, and to solve the problem, and if you can't do that, simply report back on what it is. By the adventuring agency, the one that sends you places for money. Do you all know each other, or do you think this is a contractor type situation?
Oh, Melissa, do you want to say, or should I say?
You say it.
Justin Timberlake. God damn it! Now I can't even say it without laughing. Justin Timberlake and Sebastian Goodfellow were in fact roommates in college.
Oh, really?
And we collaborated on the newest Broadway production of Anne Titania, which, obviously is sweeping all of the awards.
Yeah.
Thanks to us.
Tony's for Justin Timberlake and Sebastian Goodfellow. What about the 3 of you who are not roommates in college? How do you know each other?
Go for it, Jordan, or whoever was about to say something.
You were David.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard someone starting to talk. My first thought would be that we all used to play on the same normal size basketball team together.
Okay.
Way back in the day.
Sure. Oh, that's why you've been considered experts.
Yeah.
We were on a rec league together.
Yeah, just a couple friends hanging out.
Yeah, we were neighborhood friends who went to the same community center.
Mhm.
Yeah, you are the only people who have ever played basketball at the Adventuring League,
Mhm,
so that's why
mhm.
that's why they sent you. They're like, well, I guess you're the resident experts. So the pay's not bad, So you know what? You gotta earn that. Words are so difficult tonight, folks. Pension somehow. As you make your way to the basketball moon on, spaceship. You land in your Magic Arcane spaceship, Spelljammer style, whatever, and you disembark to this flat yet, uniformly hilly surface of the basketball moon. You can see that there are some buildings that have been built here. Obviously, the gravity is a little bit lower here because it is basketball moon and not vampire world. So your jump speed is going to increase, but in terms of dexterity saving throws, that might be a little problematic. So it's all based on control. But we'll see where that gets you. So that is the situation. You are all here. You have landed near the geyser of pump, I guess. Sure.
Geyser of Pump. Class.
Geyser of Pump. And that is where we begin our story. So you've all disembarked, and you can see that this is like a Yellowstone type situation, Old Faithful, where there are a bunch of sort of these little cabins that have been fashioned around this gigantic spout of air that is sending this moon faster and faster around the planet. So you're kind of at this state park-esque place.
Pump State Park, right?
Pump State Park.
Pump
Yeah,
State Park.
Pump State Park.
Are there tourists here?
There were. There are some that are still left. A lot left because, I mean, the pump started. That typically doesn't happen. So it's been pretty interesting. But there are a lot of park rangers here. But tourists, not really. No. But
So, point of clarification.
yes.
Were they all standing over Geyser Pump? And now that's why there's no more tourists? Are
Oh,
they
yeah,
all-
Yeah, they all are just
Wow, we went to a
flung
real
into the
park.
They're all
That's
out in
like-
space.
They-
They're all
they've been-
just.
flung into the cold and unforgiving vacuum of
We'll come back
space.
around, pick them up. We'll come back
Yeah.
around.
Don't
Oh,
worry.
fine. Fine.
That's when they started a campaign of NBA Space Jammers.
Oh, fuck you. Yeah,
Well,
I mean, who doesn't like a little bit of freeze-dried tourist? Anyways, you guys, that is the
That's nothing.
situation. And yeah, you see this sort of park ranger, and their uniform looks like the sort of burnt orange of a basketball with sort of crisscrossing lines around the pockets and whatnot. As they walk over to you, and you see it's this little gnomish fella, and he's like, "You must be the adventurers from the League. Welcome to Basketball Moon, specifically Pump Park. This is really an honor. We don't get people from the League too often, so if there's anything you need, any information you'd like to get, please just feel free to ask me or any of the other staff. We also have some refreshments that we made. Unfortunately, it's just a lot of Nature Valley bars, and they kind of crumble and get everywhere regardless, but they're good for the trail. And then there are chia bars too, but I mean, if you take more than one, you're gonna be on the side of a mountain for at least 2 hours, so I would avoid that if at all possible. So do we have any questions?
I think Tanglin, upon the finishing the spiel, did this person say their name?
No.
No. Tanklin will walk up to them and just go, hello, my name is Tanklin Sharpfist. Take his hand, vigorously shake it. It is an
Whoa.
honor to meet you too, and I will absolutely partake in those chia seeds. High fiber is very key to a working body. And Tanklin, so Tanklin, I didn't describe this earlier. Tanklin is a goblin, very kind of tall for a goblin. Imagine if Dwayne the Rock Johnson was shrunk down to 3'6", and you have Tanklin. He prefers not to wear sleeves, so I don't.
Naturally.
So his spacesuit, this is we're torn off to show off them guns. Yeah.
Take a D4.
Oh, so good.
Oh my lord.
There you go. We have been sent
fantastic.
here from the Adventuring League to figure out what's going on with Pump Geyser, and yeah, your name, I did not catch it.
Yeah, nice to meet you. My name is Chief Peter Bellwhistle. I'm kind of the head honcho around here. Typically,
Oh, Peter, it is very good to meet you.
yeah.
Quite the honor.
Thank you, Mr. Tanklin. But yeah, we're very excited to have you all here and to kind of, get this figured out in a timely manner. Because, it's peak tourist season, and we're paid on commission. So, it'd be fantastic if we could figure this out. So yeah, I'm glad they sent their best.
Justin Timberlake fully bounds out of the spaceship, completely ignores Peter, and just flings his arm out to the sprinkling of disinterested people that are standing around and goes, "All you people, can't you see how your love's affecting our reality?"
That's Justin Timberlake.
Delightful.
Justin
Oh my goodness.
Timberlake, just since we got a description of Tanklin, Justin
Sam-
Timberlake is a changeling, so he can look like basically whatever he wants, but just picture your stereotypical 90s boy band star, frosted tips and all, and you have Justin Timberlake.
Tips.
Yeah. Somebody's like, my God, is that Justin Timberlake? Holy shit! What is acclaimed pop star Justin Timberlake doing here? Are you an adventurer?
I have been commissioned along with my good friend and college roommate, the one, the only, Sebastian Goodfellow, award-winning playwright, to document this great adventure for a new musical right on the heels of our smash success and Titania.
Oh, I didn't realize you did musicals, but I mean, that's pretty tight. I'll have to check it out when I get back to Surface, you know, because we don't really have a playhouse here.
It's like super cool.
All right, man, I'll have to check it out
Justin
then.
Timberlake just pulls out like a CD, like a full-on old CD, and of the soundtrack, and just hands it
Yo,
to the
that's
guy.
fucking tight. I love CDs. I got a player in my bunk. So I mean, I can blast this along with my Blind Melon, so that's pretty tight.
I kind of nudge Grizzlethorn and seeing this display, and I say, actually, I read early reviews, and it's not the smash hit they expected their sophomore piece to be.
Oh no!
Oh,
I didn't want to say it, but I also heard those rumors. But honestly,
And then Grizzlethorn perks up. Grizzlethorn is also a wee little gobby-roo. And just sticks in the hair, is a druid, loincloth. He's only wearing loincloths, but like there's like loincloth
Okay.
for shirts just all over the place.
What does your spacesuit look like?
It's loincloths. It's just stuck together loincloths. Airtight
Loincloth and a
loincloth.
fishbowl.
Airtight.
fishbowl.
Yeah, nothing is getting near those.
Nothing.
those
Like imagine Ralphie from A Christmas Story, but
Yes.
Yeah.
loincloths. Grizzlethorn waddles over to Justin Timberlake and says,
first of all, huge fan. Second of all, do you have any more of those CDs? Because I heard somewhere that the music is just to die for, and I would love to listen before. Like, it'd be great to have background music for the geyser adventure we're on right now.
You are muted.
You're muted.
You muted.
Apologies. Justin Timberlake says anything for a fan, and just like pulls out a huge stack of CDs, like you're not entirely sure where he was keeping all of them, and just like makes it rain CDs.
Wonderful, thank you.
I take 3 of them.
This is wonderful.
And gives one to Oren.
Oren, we can listen to this
Yo,
and not.
that's fucking tight. Can I get one of those? As I said, I'm a big CD guy. By the way, I don't think I introduced myself. My name is Jason Smokehouse, but people just call me Smokehouse.
Smokehouse.
Very
Yeah.
cool smokehouse.
Smokehouse, respect. You might like my brother Danklin.
Danklin? That's a tight ass name, dude. I'm a big
So-
fan.
You are.
Well-
Oh, go for it.
No, you go.
I was just gonna ask Tanklin and Danklin, and what was your last name again? Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Back from the years when we were playing basketball together.
Yeah, Shartfist. Actually, the last name is more of an epithet. It was given to me very recently. So the last time we saw each other was like back in middle school. You would not have known me as Tanklin Shartfist back then. This is pretty new. This is fairly new. Yeah.
I'm just so interested now.
Where did that name come from?
Well, okay. Well, there was this one time me and my friends went out to the bars and the tavern, and there was a guy who was just saying really, really nice things to a friend of mine, but they were nice, but did not make anybody feel good. And then so I got really, really mad. And I forgot what happened, but when I came to, my friends told me that I punched him in the gut so hard that he blew chunks out his butthole. And ever since then, they've been calling me Shart Fist.
I makes sense. All right. The longer we stand around talking about why we're named the things that we're named, the less time we deal with this problem right here.
Oh,
And
you were so smart. Yeah, no, we should definitely get going.
I am very invested in this. I know that it's strange that you never asked him any questions about his name when we were back in Rec League, Grizzlethorn.
I was more focused on scoring, sinking that rock. That's a sports term, right?
You were very good at sinking the rock.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's what we all say here on Basketball Moon.
But as this moon orbits faster and faster, the twilight and the eclipses on the planet below are being affected in vast ways, and the ways that affects ley lines and all of these things we can't even begin to comprehend. Well, we are level 14, so maybe we can begin to comprehend.
You are so smart.
And I keep talking like this about our shared goal to stop this geyser, or to figure out about this geyser, for about like 10 minutes in a very inspirational way. And I'm like, remember when we were on Rec League? And I kind of act like, our coach. And then I bring in, good Sebastian and Justin. And I'm like, big fans, Sebastian.
Excellent.
Love your meta take on the nature of art and why we are even here.
Wonderful. My master will be
and-
so pleased.
Yes.
And I'm
Yes,
casting
you're good.
motivational speech on everybody, including Smokehouse.
Hey,
Smokehouse.
I'm feeling fucking inspired right now, man.
That makes
Hell
you
yeah.
larger than
That was beautiful.
You're right, Tinkle. Dude, this guy's real smart.
He's super smart.
He's real smart.
Always been really intelligent.
Yeah. By the
Never-
way, Smokehouse is a Goliath, so he's just like this huge ripped
Yes!
guy. With like his ranger outfit is like the sort of tank top where you cut down, like the
Yes.
the sleeves and cut down. What is it, like a bro tank or something?
Like,
A
yeah.
bro tank, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro tank.
And he's just like he's like constantly like just clapping his like bro, it's like so fucking tight that like y'all are here doing this. And then Peter's like, I hate to interrupt. You guys seem like you're getting along real great, but the tides are like really getting affected down there. And if we keep
Oh no, not the
speeding up,
tides.
yeah, the tidal waves will kill like millions of people. So we should.
I won't be able to
probably get this
shred
figured out.
ridiculous gnar. We need to fix this right away, friends.
I like how that's the
blow,
moment.
blow and crack your cheeks. I say we should attend to this mess.
I feel like I'm having a stroke. All right, let's get to this this geyser.
to Pump Town.
Pump,
Start moving.
Yes, Pump Town.
pump down. You guys get
The pump
to-
down.
Pump down. You guys.
Cheers.
Whoa! You guys get to the gigantic column of compressed air that is Pump Town, and you can see that it's sort of like this black rim that surrounds this just column of air that if you were to step into, you would die. It's the air is coming out so fast that it would kill you instantly. Even at level 14, this is like extremely dangerous. But the thing is, what you would know about basketballs is the only way to activate this sort of one-way pump is to have something inserted in it to break that sort of seal that sort of naturally comes with it. I worked at a sporting goods store for a minute. So clearly there has been some sabotage, some malfeasance that has been going on here. But if you want to make any checks to see if you can glean additional information,
For sure.
you are welcome to. You can make any check as long as you can sort of justify why you're making it. I'll give you information.
Who would do such a thing?
How dare they? Can I, without getting dangerously close, but get close enough to investigate, see if there is some sort of foreign object lodged into Old Faithful's geyser spout? Is it a
Yeah.
caldera? No, that's a volcano. I don't know.
Go,
What.
there's a volcano.
Yeah,
It would be
yeah.
the mouth of the geyser.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not a big geyser guy. I'm not a big geyser.
Not a
Go-
big geyser.
Not a big geyser. Oh gee. Go ahead and roll me that investigation check,
All right.
please.
That is a 14 plus, wait for it, 0. So 14.
Wow. You don't
Damn.
see anything. As far as things go, it looks like something wasn't rammed down here as much as something was rammed down here to break that seal and then taken out. And the seal has like been broken. It's made such a hole that the air was able to rip through it essentially. So like irreparable.
Can I make a sleight of hand check to see like how physically somebody could have like gotten down there and shoved something there?
Sleight of hand.
You said we could do anything as long as we justified it. I'm justifying it.
It justifies a strong
You're attempting to
word
justify.
in this
Yeah,
case.
that's- I appreciate this so much.
Yeah, fuck it, go for it. Roll me a sleight of hand.
That is a hold on, I have to do math.
No, math.
31.
Whoa.
I'm
Holy-
sorry?
Keeps?
What? Okay, 31.
I rolled an 18 and I have a plus 13 to
Well,
Yeah,
numbers add up.
Bard, I suppose. 31.
slide.
God almighty. Yeah, so with sleight of hand, I guess you would be able
You said I
to
could
understand
fit through it.
that, in order to break the seal in such a way that it was irreparable, this is a large seal. This is a moon, like a basketball the size of a moon. So in order to break that seal, it
In
would
the
have
shape of
to
an L on
be-
her forehead.
It would have to be either something extremely large and sharp or a type of explosive device. As far as you could tell with your sleight of hand expertise, that seems to be what might be the case in this situation, man.
I was wondering how long it would take for Sam to get the I regret my life choices face. For record, it took about a half an hour.
For
There
the
we go.
record, I am always in that state. This is
That's
not
the
something
default.
that is not something you can pry me from. I suffer for 2 hours for the entertainment of the few people who decide to show up and watch this stream. But I do enjoy it. Or
Is-
I would if I was not insanely sleep deprived. But we've been vibing. Anyone else want to make a check? If you've already made a check, I'm not letting you do another one.
I would love to make a check, but I just want to know, in that we're all probably discussing this like a team, like a Scooby-Doo team, even though this isn't the Scooby-Doo episode,
I was
right?
about to say.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, is there a way that we could intuit if it was a sharp object or an explosive? Are there like char marks or explosion? Like, is there anything that we could?
That's the thing. A hole would have to have been made somehow, right? But because of the pressure that's been built up within this thing for so long, it has ripped through that hole. So you would have to be the evidence that you would have to look for would not be here. It would have been blown out, and the debris might be around somewhere that you could track down and find the source of, in order to kind of see, to kind of put together what might have happened. But you're not going to find any answers here for that necessarily, as far as you are able to tell.
All right, then I'd like to make my check, and this is justifying a roll, I think. I have a plus 10 to insight. I have a good knowledge of religion. I have a plus 15 to perception. Based on my knowledge of this planet and the things going on, this moon, sorry, this satellite.
Did you
if
hear
will.
about Basketball Moon? That's messed up, man.
Would I have any? Would I be able to kind of like deduce who might have bad intentions against this moon?
Oh, the politics game.
Okay, you want to pull up the political intrigue? That is going to be history. That is the check I would. Well, okay. What did you want it to be? You wanted
Insight.
You wanted it to be insight. Oh, you're pushing me.
Based on the information I've heard from
I-
everybody.
I
that
potentially
would
have a follow up to that if you want, Jordan. After this.
follow
Can
up.
I give Orin bardic inspiration?
Yeah, you don't have to. You don't have to ask me. That's just an ability you
Okay.
have.
So I gesture grandly toward Orin and I say, "Oh, the world's a stage," and I give you bardic inspiration.
Very
Nice.
nice.
Aye,
Nice.
it truly is.
Also, thank you so much. This is slightly illegal, Melissa, for the D6 of inspiration for Kara. You're on,
Thank you.
you are on.
I love you.
You are on thin ice, cast, and I will be under it when it
I
breaks.
love you.
I see you cheating.
Is it borderline illegal because we're cats, or is it borderline illegal because we live together?
That makes it more illegal. You've been
Yeah, why would you tattle on yourself like that?
you've been scheming against me this whole time, and my paranoia is catching up. And when my mind breaks into little shatters, I will
Literally,
stab
we
you with
scheme against everybody all the time. You're not special, Sam.
schemers. I'm not special. I'm well aware.
They're just sneaking inspiration under the door to each other.
Yeah. I know what you're doing. You think you can hide? You can't hide from me.
Jojo, that's a
insight's
D10
fine.
of that's a D10 of inspiration, by the way.
Oh my god. Go for it. Go ahead and roll insight, even though I mean.
Oh, so you gave me a D6, right?
Hey, you
Yes.
can give me
Okay,
whatever
thank you.
information you want.
I almost
here.
lost track.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, insight will only give you information on the people you have met thus far because it is
Mm.
personal. If you want to do religion or history, that might give you more information about the various factions who might have a beef with Basketball Moon.
Yo,
It's the
I
I mean,
football
I would
pussy.
do. I'll do religion.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Okay, so that'll be a +4 to a 15 for a 19, plus the D10 of inspiration will be 7 more.
26.
26.
So, oh my
Wow.
god. For religion, sports are something that are taken seriously on the planet of Sports World, home of sports ball. This is kind of like a
Oh,
diversion.
those little moons.
I know.
A crossover
A
episode.
what is this? A crossover? Okay. Sports World is home to a myriad of different factions. We're world building in advance here. The different sports are like these different nations, a la Avatar: The Last Airbender, where you can bend balls. And trust me,
Everything
really
changed when
anyone
the
can
soccer
bend
players
balls if you
attacked.
kick them hard enough.
Mm-hmm.
But leader of the soccer, aka football nation, is David Beckham, as he is the master at bending.
Of course.
Oh, wow.
I got you.
The weaving, it's so beautiful.
Honestly, I'm getting chills. Getting chills right now.
I know. I'm a lore master. But and like there are baseball nation. Basketball as a hoop based sport is something that is driven by points that are in multiples, right? You can't, as far as I'm aware, if people know of other ways, get single points besides penalty throws. And then we're not really counting those. And sports that really the Fire Nation of this world is golf, because golf has negative points. And
Yeah.
that is considered bad.
100%.
So-
And they're the biggest assholes. Just
Right, and Tiger Woods, the Ent who is shaped like a tiger, Lord of Golf.
Lord of Golf.
You think of anyone who would have beef with the basketball world, it might be the golf folk, and now that I
Gulf
think about-
Coast.
yeah, okay, take a D4.
Gulf
And now that you
Coast.
think about it, their weapons of choice are two things: a 9-iron, which is pretty effective,
Naturally.
and a T, a sharpened lance that can be very large. So, with that in mind, you're not very sure, but suspicions would point to golf folk.
Interesting.
That's on par with what I was thinking.
Can I
God damn it!
No,
No!
no.
Yes! Hole in one.
I
Dang.
I
I
got 'em
roll
all.
history
Just had to throw it in.
because Can I roll history? And it's gonna be a
Yes.
reach to justify this. But basically,
These
what's
have all been
happening-
reaches, goddammit.
Exactly. However,
Oh,
you
you're gonna love it when I-
underestimate me. You
You
underestimate
are
me,
standing
Sam.
on your fucking tippy toes to reach up to the little cookie jar, and I'm like,
Mhm.
"Oh, do you want
Mhm.
this? You want the step
Mhm.
stool? You want the step stool? As if you haven't had all the cookies already." Okay, go ahead. What are you talking about?
All right. So basically, the reason why I am rolling history is because you
Well,
said
history
that the
makes sense.
possible enemy of the situation is, the people of Golf World, and
Well, the Gulf
as
Coast.
we all know, Macbeth is the Scottish play, and where was golf invented? In Scotland. So therefore, my
Oh.
knowledge of
Galaxy
golf
brain.
and
Just-
Scotland and the Scottish play Macbeth have converged, and my master has granted me the knowledge to be able to do this.
You see, this is the type of bullshit justification that I like. Go
Yes,
ahead and roll
very
history with
good. That's
advantage.
very good.
That was very good.
That was wonderful.
Thank you.
I
They say
have to
Mary,
write
Queen
these
of
notes
Scots, was
down.
the first woman to play golf.
Oh.
I went to her castle where she was beheaded when I was in Glasgow. It was very interesting.
Nice.
Oh.
Wait, she got beheaded while you were there? Oh my god.
I mean, but it was weird to be like in her chambers. It was very odd. But anyway,
Yeah.
all right.
Okay, so sports. I have to write notes down. I might just make this
That
a
is a-
planned session.
Wow. That is a 4 plus 11, so 15 on history.
An advantage?
Oh, an advantage. Oh, you didn't show. Oh, you didn't tell me advantage.
I did.
Oh,
Did-
whoops,
did
my
I
bad.
not?
Okay.
Oh, I thought I said that. That's totally my bad.
All right. Well, let me
Um,
reroll. Hang
No,
on.
you did. You did.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
sorry.
No, it's fine.
We're having
Sometimes I
too good of a
forget-
time.
Sometimes I
Yeah.
forget to say things. And thank you so
No
much,
worries.
Matt, for the gift sub. I really appreciate
Woo.
it, man.
Hey, Matt.
So there's so the first one was a 15, but as far as the second one, that is, I am terrible at math. Wait, no, 9 plus 11. That's a
You
dirty
want
20.
me to math for you?
No, I
Dirty
got
20.
it. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 total.
Yep.
So what are you trying to figure out with this history check?
I'm trying to figure out if the people of Golf World have done anything to Basketball Moon previously, and if there was if there was some sort of pattern.
In the great space race of the 60s, people were trying to reach Basketball Moon to stake their claims to it. This, of course, was spearheaded by various nations, but the Gulf Coast especially was keen to do this because they hate Basketball Moon. They think it's an affront to the golf ball cluster of asteroids that surround the planet, as it blocks their view of these sacred objects. As most of these nations are based not only in sports, but the celestial sort of bodies that surround Sports World. Sorry, Sports World, almost sports ball.
Yes.
So, keeping this in mind, they've definitely tried to get here. Did they succeed? No. Building the golf copter did not work in space, surprisingly, as helicopters are not suitable for space travel. Not a very bright move on their part, but they got there. They got to
It was
eventually.
essential. It was essential to learn.
Learn from their mistakes, exactly. And
It was better than the golf cart they originally made to try to get to the
yeah, that one really didn't work, especially because it was open in
No.
the air.
Just-
They put in an
Yeah.
Angry Bird style slingshot and just kind of sent
Yeah.
them, and it just
Mhm.
did not work. But yeah, you would know that the Gulf Coast would have an intense amount of animosity towards Basketball Moon.
Mhm.
It seems
And
very much like they're
you
on-
said that. Sorry. You said that if we go into this void that's below, we would die. Is the same true for a familiar? Because they can reappear.
Well, I mean, it's the sort of thing where, like, if I sent my drone over an
Mhm.
actively shooting volcano, and, like,
Mhm.
surely I can get a look into the volcano if the drone goes in there. No. The drone would be evaporated by the intense heat and force of the volcano spout. It's not even, like, to get an angle into it, one, it would be dark.
Mhm.
It's just very dark in there. This is like a cave into the center of this moon that is rapidly deflating. Which I will say, will make the terrain more and more difficult as the ground gets softer. So keep that in mind. But additionally, not really, unless you want to use a sort of what is that? Arcane Eye? Is that or clairvoyance or something like that? I don't know if you can get through the crust of Basketball Moon.
Because my familiar that I have with Sebastian is not incorporeal, so it wouldn't do anything. Okay, so Puck will have to wait.
Yeah.
As for what Puck is, y'all will see eventually, but not right now.
The hockey puck. That's we're on Sports World.
Yeah, Sports World.
The lesser known Fifth Nation.
Yes,
The hockey marauders.
The Northern Marauders.
Exactly.
Northern
When the God
Marauders.
voice says sports ball, home of the sports world, they're like, but we have a puck. What?
Yeah,
You're just leaving us out. What the hell?
They're sort of outcasts almost.
The
They don't-
rectangle ball. Okay.
It's this very isolationalist sort of community of the Northern Marauders. And the Hawking, Wayne Gretzky.
Yes.
Can I
is
give you
very-
inspiration? That was very
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah.
is very pro perfectionism. Like it's very much like this system of tests, and like if you do not succeed, it's not necessarily bad, but then again, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yes.
I was literally
Yes.
I know nothing about sports. This is all.
he tells all of his soldiers.
You're fooling me, so keep it up. You're doing very well.
He tells all the soldiers what?
Oh, that you miss
Oh.
100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah,
Just
and-
constantly.
Yeah, the dental work in the Northern Marauders is not great. Let me tell you, there's a lot of fake teeth up there. Big industry for that.
I was asking you what you wanted for dinner. You're right. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. What do you want on your pizza?
Yeah, I might have to run a mini campaign for Sports World Home of Sports Ball.
Yeah. I'm like, there's a lot there.
There's more to be
there's
plundered.
so
So
much there.
please.
Yes.
What if this episode is just a prequel to us returning for a Sports World?
Oh.
I mean,
There
Let's
are more
see.
balls to be hit,
Or
to be
I
bent.
mean,
more shots to be
Events.
taken.
Yeah, not everyone is born a sports bender. Sometimes you just gotta learn it. And I mean, they claim that there is one who can master all the sports, and they call that the varsity.
The varsity.
You can't spell varsity without Avatar.
Yeah.
The
Avatar
late
varsity.
great, the late great Aaron Carter did sing a song about how he beat Shaq, and
Oh
I
my
think it was
God.
on basketball.
Yeah, there's a massive statue of Shaquille O'Neal on Basketball Moon. It's like it's a pilgrimage site to people who either want
We
to be
gotta save it.
sponsored by brands or who want to be very tall. Those are the two.
Whenever somebody approaches,
Second for it.
oh, I was just gonna say, whenever somebody approaches the statue, they're like Shaquille O'Neal.
You do the O'Neal.
Oh, that was perfect.
That's a D6. Fuck,
That's
that was-
amazing.
that
That's
was-
amazing.
That was
Wow.
that was a layup. Anyways,
Oh.
ayo. Wow,
that's-
there's so much. Why the fuck did I make a Sports World a setting? I should write I should write this shit down.
The amount of lore that just
Just come back.
happened
Just come back to
Lord.
this.
was amazing.
I'll have
And
to,
we'll- Yeah, we got the VOD. Yeah,
Quick
we got the
question.
VOD.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Is the Shaquille O'Neal statue still where it's supposed to be, or has it gone missing? Has it maybe been used to puncture sports moon ball?
Yes, with Shaquille O'Neal's notoriously sharp head.
Yeah, well, I mean, his pose was just up, just the most pointy.
Oh, he's doing like a
Yeah.
dive.
It was a rendition from when he used to be a diver, actually. And it's a very strange crossover. Very
It's-
strange crossover.
Yeah, it's wild. He would leave like the smallest splash, just by
No splash.
being the biggest contestant, and
I
like
called him Sharky O'Neal.
Shark. turn into a cheetah and I run to Shaquille O'Neal's shrine. I just got to make sure it's still there.
Oh my god, the cognitive dissonance between what we were talking about and then you saying I turned into a cheetah just like gave me whiplash. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh
are
yeah,
you
that's right. We
talking
got a story. We gotta save this moon.
Right, we're not just having fun together. Oh.
That's no moon. You run to you make your
Basketball.
way to the statue of Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal has shall we say acolytes? Some call them cultists. I mean, because he is in real life a Freemason. So it's this very secretive sort of cult that surrounds Shaquille O'Neal. And his many brand advertisements and the fact that he has a doctorate in education. And they he is a Freemason. Yeah, I didn't know either. Read into Shaquille O'Neal's life. It is wild. The man has done so much shit.
Yeah. He has like a doctorate in humor or something. Like it's wild.
Weird.
Something like that.
It's like an honorary doctorate in education or something like that.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yes.
Can I cast animate objects and have the Shaquille O'Neal statue go down there to investigate?
It is huge. This is a massive statue. I mean, for the big. I think that's very cool though. So I'm gonna give you a D4 of inspiration, anyways. I'm not gonna allow it to happen though because that's bullshit. But this gigantic statue of Shaquille O'Neal, known for being able to gift his acolytes with the power of icy hot, both cold and fire powers. And also he was an esteemed general that saved time in his battles. I gotta stop.
He was one of 800 generals.
Yeah. This is so dumb. You get to the shrine to Shaquille O'Neal to investigate potential malfeasance on Basketball Moon. And we'll find out what that is when we come back from our 10-minute break. That's right. Go ahead, go bathroom, go piss, go shit, go kiss your spouse if they're down for it.
In that order.
In that order. Do it on the toilet. But stay hydrated. See you in 10. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everybody.
Hi, folk. Welcome back, Spontaneum. Sam, shirt. Now, shirt is good at covering you up. Not because you're immodest. In fact, you look beautiful. But because it's cold out there. At least it is here in Chicago. It's 32 degrees. It's not that cold, but I mean, that's freezing. So when it get cold and you want to wear shirt, or perhaps even blanket, or perhaps you want warm beverages delivered to you in a mug, then you could go to somewhere that sells those things. And there are a lot of places that do that, but none of them are nearly as cool as our sponsor, Gemmed Firefly. Now, Gemmed Firefly is great because it sells you all of these things with thing you like on them. So you could have a coffee mug in the office where you work. And in fact, that's a statistic. I've done some work on statistics for the demographics of people who watch me, and all of you have office jobs, which is wild. I didn't think that would be the case. But when you are in office, in cubicle, and you have mug, and someone comes around to kind of tell you the office gossip, and they're like, hey, did you hear what Todd did? That little scoundrel. And then they lay their eyes on your Gemmed Firefly mug, and it says, like, NPC energy, or it shows like this really cool looking orc, and they're like, whoa, you're a fucking nerd. Me too. Let's hang out and be friends. And you're like, who the fuck do you think you are? I'm the nerd of the office. You don't get to take that from me. And then you fight to the death, and it really is a lot. Like, it can get pretty violent, but you're gonna come out on top because you have Gemmed Firefly products. That's a guarantee. It literally enhances your battle abilities. So when you want to go to gemmedfirefly.com, you can use code Spontaneum15 to get 15% off your entire purchase. And I mean, that's pretty darn good. I mean, 15 is certainly a large number. So you can do that, and additionally, all of the profit that they make goes to really good causes. So you should go buy things from them immediately. Ooh, you're gonna go buy things from Gemmed Firefly. Oh, if you can't tell, I have a majoring in advertising, so that's why I'm so good at it. Anyways, we want to get back to the show if JoJo wouldn't walk away from his fucking computer.
Walked right away like a rude.
Sorry, I was just compelled to go buy Gemmed Firefly.
Oh.
Wow. Saved it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Anyways, we last left our party on Basketball Moon in front of the shrine of Shaquille O'Neal, the massive statue that rivals that of the Statue of Liberty here on Earth. It's very big. And you can see that there are broken backboards that surround this thing as a sort of like an homage to Shaq. These shards of glass that sort of circle it, so you can't really get too close because it's
very dangerous.
It's good. It's protections from people trying to desecrate it.
Yeah, fun fact, you can ward like how you can ward fairies with salt and whatnot. You can ward people away from you with a big circle of broken glass.
It's science.
Not John McClane though. John McClane.
Not John McClane.
Is there any writing on the statue? Like any kind of writing at all?
There is, however, it's not. Well, okay, what languages can you read?
I have Eyes of the Runekeeper, which means I can
Damn
read
it
all
to
writing.
fuck! I figured you might.
No one ever asks what writing's on there unless they can read all languages.
Yeah.
That's a very good point. Yeah. On this gigantic thing, it just says shit, I don't know any Shaq quotes. It just says understandable,
weird
have
thing
a
to
nice
say on
day. Like from the meme where he's just in the car like this. It just says understandable, have a nice day. And I don't even know if he said that. He might not have, but that's what people have ascribed to his brilliance. So that is what it says at the bottom of this massive pedestal.
I'm
Shit,
going
I don't know any
to.
Shaq quotes.
I don't know any Shaq quotes. I don't know any Shaq quotes.
Sorry, I cut you off, Jojo.
No. I'm going to kind of swiftly walk towards the statue. I'm going to kind of gently put my hand on Sebastian's forearm, and I'm going to say, "Shadows make you swift, friend." And I'm going to grant you advantage on whenever you roll for initiative.
Vigilant blessing, thank you.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to go kneel. I'm going to go O'Neill in the shadow of the statue of
Yes.
Shaquille.
And I think Matt put a quote from him in chat. I am Superman, and the only thing that can kill Superman is kryptonite, and kryptonite doesn't exist. Holy shit, that's hard. That's so fucking... That's pretty
Also,
rad.
Amazing.
That
Thank
would
you,
be
Matt.
the best thing to have on any statue, like even the Statue of Liberty. Like
That's
any
so
statue, just
hard.
that's the quote.
It's so tight. Yeah, a lot of the glass that surrounds the statue is green as a sort of homage to that quote. But you kneel in front of the statue of Shaquille O'Neal, and what else do you like besides genuflecting? Do you say anything? Do you offer up a quick prayer?
Yeah, I think that one thing about Twilight is I understand the power of all gods and all manifestations, and Shaquille O'Neal was a powerhouse unto themselves, and so I'd say a quick prayer to the shadow. We stand on the shoulders of giants, and these giants cast long shadows, and so I say a prayer to the huge shadow that this monolithic figure cast in their life.
I can't prestidigitation, so there's just a spotlight shining on Shaquille O'Neal.
It's a big spotlight. But all right.
Wow.
Okay. You follow the shadow, and you follow it to its very end, and you see shattered wood, as if from a golf tee, a very large golf tee. Also, thank you so much, Melissa, for the D8 of inspiration for Orin. I appreciate that you're not giving it to yourself, but you know what? From this point forward, I'm not allowing it. You're playing. You can't do the inspiration game. Nope.
Surprised it's
I
hooked
love
this
that
long.
Sam was putting that rule in place specifically because of you, Melissa.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm very
Also, hey,
proud.
also, chat. This is where you come in. If you want to use your channel points to give people inspiration, you are more than welcome.
Well, I'm a cleric main. Do you expect me not to give inspiration to the cleric of the party?
That
I'm
is
playing a
fair.
Twilight cleric anyway.
That is
Don't-
fair.
It makes her
Uh,
uncomfortable when she's not playing a cleric, so I'm honestly shocked that she's as comfortable playing a Bardlock as she is.
Well, I mean, she was probably just inspired. Anyways, you see this splintered sort of.
Yeah.
I give you
Do I
your
recognize? Do I recognize this tea as like a great weapon in a war, or as some like?
Are you gonna point out?
Can I
to your
use legend
friends?
lore
Do you
to?
have legend lore?
Of course, I have legend lore.
Amazing.
Okay, yeah, you cast legend lore on this tea, and here's what you learn.
Ooh.
Well, what does legend lore say? Because I need to know what
Well, that's-
information I can give you.
Okay, so that's why I want to know, like, if I can recognize it as a thing of
I
that
would
is
need
like.
a history check in order for you to try to recognize this.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's look at legend lore quickly though. Name or describe a person, place, or object. The spell brings to your mind a brief summary of the significant lore about the thing that you named. The lore may consist of current tales, forgotten stories, or even secret lore that has never been widely known. If the
Okay.
thing named is of no legendary importance, you gain no information. So it has to be legendary.
Uh-oh.
You can make a history check if you'd like. Any of you may. I mean, I'm assuming you're gonna tell people that this is.
Yeah, I'm like, check this.
Any of you may make a history check or religion if you want to, or even
Okay.
investigation.
Can
I'll
I
do
make
history.
can I make an investigation to see if there's any
I brought the wrong
creatures or
character.
critters or animals close by?
That'd be perception.
Okay.
27 on history.
Okay.
I just got to yeet
I'm
too.
waiting
I
for all,
think-
I'm waiting for all the rolls so I can give you all the
That's
information.
that's an 8. I do have a D4 and a D6 of inspiration, but I think I might want to save those.
8 for what specifically? What check were you making?
It's a beautiful
Any
die.
of them, they're all +2, so
Oh, okay.
pick one.
Okay, good to know.
That is a 21 to spot any of the critters.
You don't see any critters. In fact,
Good.
for a state park, this seems pretty desolate.
On Basketball Moon.
On Basketball Moon, it seems pretty desolate.
I don't roll. I'm very much head empty. I just
Yeah.
follow Orin and I kneel next to Orin.
Orin, what did you roll?
Just providing Orin company.
Hell yeah.
For sure, kneeling as well.
I got a 24.
Is that history?
That would be on, yes. No, religion. Religion.
Okay. So, here's what happens. As soon as you notice this, Peter's like, well, there we go. A golf tee. I mean, I don't know who else this could be, but with your historical knowledge, Sebastian, this golf tee, it looks sloppily made. It's not a weapon of any import. This is just essentially a stake of wood that could theoretically hold a golf ball. And Orin, with your religious knowledge, you would know the story of Sir Arnold of Palmer, a renowned maker of tea, of both kinds.
And lemonade.
Of both kinds.
Yes.
Both kinds of tea.
The two kinds.
The level of craftsmanship required to make a tea for golf is astounding. These things go through multiple levels of chopping down, curing. Some of them are made of plastic. This wood is shoddy. This is not on par with what could be considered a Gulf Coast level tea. Additionally, those tend not to break very often. This one is very broken. And you see Peter's like Peter and all the Rangers are sort of catching up now that Peter's kind of like away from us. Like, we did it. We have solved the mystery. This is great. Now we know who to blame.
Out of an abundance of caution, I am. Let me grab my document where I have all of my stuff written down. I'm going to say, if we shadows have offended, think with this and all is mended. Talk. And cast Find Familiar, and my familiar is a displacer beast.
Whoa.
How?
That's delightful.
How?
How?
How is that?
Because a displacer beast, Sam, is a feline creature, and a cat is also a feline creature. So,
Okay.
Mhm.
You understand
Yes,
that this beast of displacing does not have the stats of a beast of displacing.
I'm aware.
Okay, cool. I was for a second. An
Okay.
alarm bell just went off. I was like, no, wait a minute. Wait a second. Hold on. Also, the casting time for Find Familiar is an hour. So if you want
It's
to
a long
just,
walk.
however, if you wanted to just summon, if you've
I'll
already
summon.
casted it on the spaceship, you could just summon it. So that's totally
yeah,
fine.
yeah, he's chilling.
Yeah. Whoomp cat. Meow. Suddenly there is a displacer beast, and the ranger's like, "Wow, that's a nice kitty you got there."
Justin explains. It exclaims, "Hawk! Oh, it's magic! When we meet down on Dream Street."
Crimea River.
Wow.
What was Peter's full name again?
Peter's full name
That was a long time ago.
Peter Bellwhistle.
Bell whistle.
Peter Bellwhistle.
Orin, you look very troubled. Is
Um,
the might of Shaquille O'Neal not giving you joy and happiness?
It should.
Shaquille O'Neal has given me guidance and thought, and I
Oh, I
think
love that.
that perhaps I think we're being led down a path into the darkness by a party that wants us to believe that it is the Gulf Coast, but all signs say that this is a work of somebody not too familiar with golf. That these are people that want us to think it is the Gulf Coast, perhaps.
Someone is playing Dirty Pat.
Out damn spot.
You
damn spot.
hear Smokehouse be like, yeah, you know what they say? Shaq's got your back, you know? Fucking love Shaq. He's a cool guy. Yep, that's right. Shaq's pretty great. One of our patron saints.
Can I roll insight on Mr. Peter Bellwhistle to
You
see
may.
okay, cool.
Yeah, go for it. Big
Oh.
stretch.
Good stretch.
He
Stretching is very
Lord.
good for your
Are
muscles
you
and resetting the
actually I am
mental.
proficient in insight.
Especially if you
but,
stretch somebody's anus to
that
make them shoot
is,
shots with their fist.
that is a powerful 10. I'm not playing a cleric, so
A
So
powerful
powerful.
10 with a heart-stopping 10 in insight. You gather
Mhm.
that Peter
Mhm.
likes his job.
Excellent. I also like my job, but I mean
Yeah.
my master makes it most fulfilling.
Yes, as the Bard of Avon, this is you do good work, Sebastian.
Master, thank you.
Can I cast insight or cast insight or history? Roll
Oh.
insight or history. I know words. I even write them sometimes. To see what particular faction, if any, our dear Peter belongs to.
I will say you know nothing about Peter. This is just a guy. You can make insight though. I will allow all of you if you would like to make insight on Peter. You can come to your own conclusions about the fella.
That
But-
is I love these dice. I'm keeping these dice. That is a 22. About you, but I'm feeling 22.
Okay, that's
Nice,
not
nice, nice.
Justin Timberlake.
It is not, but Justin Timberlake does appreciate a good blonde.
Well, we've had 2 Taylor Swifts on the show already, or 2
That is
Taylor
true.
Swift ripoffs.
Same episode.
Same episode. You still have that D20 of inspiration, don't you, Jordan?
It's a D20 of inspiration.
Yes, it is. It was the first ever.
Can I move over towards Smokehouse and stand next to Smokehouse?
Yeah, totally.
Cool. Then once the time is applicable, I want to speak with Smokehouse.
Yeah, you can do it right now.
So
Oh,
what do I get of,
Yeah,
of a 22 out of 22 of insight? I don't think you said.
Oh, no, I'll tell you eventually. So you go up to Smokehouse, and he's like, "Yo, bro, what's going on, man?"
Hey, Smokehouse.
Yeah.
Just a quick question just came to my mind.
Yeah.
Do you like scoring like a lot of points, like more and more points in the game, or do you like not scoring the most you possibly can? Do you like low scoring games or high scoring games? Just out of curiosity here.
You know, I like it when the game is tight,
Yeah.
and really the score doesn't matter as long as it's a good game.
From a distance. Yo, respect.
Hey, you know what I'm fucking talking about?
Does
was a
sound like
very
he's a
good
fan
answer.
of basketball. Yeah.
Yes.
I think we're all being
So-
very
Justin
obvious.
Timberlake.
What we're trying to
Here.
do.
Justin.
Peter, are you perhaps part of a band, or are you more of a solo artist?
I don't play any music, so I don't know. Sometimes I sing in the shower, so I guess a solo artist. I don't really know what that has anything to do with
You
anything.
don't play music, and your last name is Bellwhistle.
It's a gnomish thing. It bells and whistles. My parents are tinkerers.
All right.
With a 22 in insight, Peter's hiding something. These people have been so hasty to be like, "Oh, you figured it out. This is clearly the Gulf Coast. Something is a little fishy here, and there aren't any fishes here." Besides Shaquille O'Neal. So I mean, who knows?
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Question.
Answer.
I'm a druid.
I gathered.
That isn't really a question. But the how flexible are you on me turning into things that aren't necessarily in the monster manual, but maybe are related to a shark and a god that we've just established?
Jesus Christ.
Not him. Not him.
Go on.
I kind of want to turn into Shaquille O'Neal potentially, if and see if we can get some See if I can shake these fools up a little bit.
You want to turn into Shaquille O'Neal.
Potentially, if you'll allow it.
Got a polymorph, right?
I do have polymorph, and I'm a druid. So I got two options, two avenues.
Shaquille O'Neal, this is like
Mhm.
asking to turn into a werewolf. Shaquille
Mhm.
O'Neal was, of course, Shaquille O'Neal's shark person, or what is that? Singhuigan? I don't know how to.
Sahuagin?
Sahuagin?
Sahuagin or something like
I
that.
do
Yeah.
not know how to pronounce that,
Sahuagin.
unfortunately. Shark folk. He was a
Mhm.
wereshark, so he could turn into a
Oh.
shark.
Amazing.
Street Shark.
Street Shark, yeah.
Jossum.
Just
Yeah.
so rad.
Jossum, goddammit. Yeah, that is the case with Shaquille O'Neal. So you can't really turn into a lycanthrope per wild shape. Polymorph.
Mm-hmm.
What
Might give
about
you that.
being
How
a
much-
changeling and being able to shift our?
We're about to get
You
a lot of
could
Shaquille
turn
O'Neals over
into
here.
Shaquille. You could turn into like a lookalike of Shaquille O'Neal if you wanted to. Obviously, you would be as tall as he was.
So good. Yes.
But you could turn into Shaquille O'Neal. In terms of, here's what I'm gonna say, David.
Yeah.
If you cast polymorph,
I do have that spell.
what do you have in terms of inspiration?
I think I had a D4 from the last time I played. So not a lot.
If you expend a D4 and make a spell attack roll,
Okay,
I might allow it.
got it. Well, I don't know if the time is appropriate yet, but I just
Okay.
wanted
That-
to
then
ask.
those are
Yeah,
the criterion.
got it. Perfect.
that
Love it. Thank
we
you.
would need to-
I'm gonna pull out an old standard of my spell book from Spontaneum, and I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth on Peter Bellwhistle.
I was gonna cast
Okay.
Enthrall, but Zone of Truth is even better.
Zone of Truth. Okay. What's your spell save?
Spell save is, I believe, 18.
Spell save.
Okay. Do you know if they save or not?
Oh,
You know if they fail.
yes, I know whether each creature succeeds or fails on its saving throw.
David succeeds. Or not David. Why did I say that? Hi, David.
It's all good. Hi.
Peter fails.
I'm the villain.
However, Smokehouse fails miserably. So David's like,
I noticed this, and I'm like, swarm.
hey, what's going on? Did you cast a
Actually, wait. I gave him a motivational speech, so he has advantage on wisdom saving throws.
That's okay. Those were a 4 and a 3. So no, he's not.
Smokehouse.
All right.
Smokehouse, no.
I hope Smokehouse is unprivy to the information that Bell Whistle is.
I mean, Tanklin is unprivy to anything that's happening right now. He and Smokehouse just chilling.
Interrogate.
You don't. Then do it. That's a word thing. You can do that with your mouth.
I'm just saying. I'm saying that to my party. I'm saying that to my party.
Okay.
No, that's a good tactic
Can-
though. When you start out to interrogate someone, just say, "Hey,
Can I-
Interrogate.
interrogation."
Yeah.
Can I
Alright, Bell
cast
Whistle.
suggestion
Okay.
on Peter?
You want to cast?
Can I cast
suggestion?
suggestion on Peter?
I was gonna.
Yeah.
You cast
you may.
suggestion. I was gonna. I
He
was going to
does
cast
definitely
Enthrall.
save.
Can I polymorph
Enthrall?
I
myself?
can I
Okay.
cast
Person.
Enthrall?
Sure, that's another
I can-
save. Which he
just
does
gonna
also
talk to
succeed
him.
at.
Yeah.
Enthrall saves.
He has saved on all of your spells thus far.
That's
Interesting.
that's unfortunate.
Indeed.
All right.
But
Bell
Smokehouse is like, we got kind of a friend circle going on. That's pretty tight. What's going on? I feel really
Dear-
loved in this moment. You know what I'm saying?
Dear sweet Smokehouse,
Yeah.
you are my rock. You are my everything.
We just want to uplift you, bro.
We just want to uplift you.
You
You're
are
so
my
good.
that's so
fire, my
fucking
one
tight.
desire.
You are our fire, our
Fuck.
one desire.
Well,
So good.
What, Smokehouse? What's going on here, man? This is clearly not adding up. We've added 1 and 2, and we've gotten 4.
yo,
It's
so
not-
like as a part of the cult of Shack, I can't really talk about it because our cult leader Peter would not be very keen on that. Hey, Smokehouse, what the fuck are you doing?
cult leader, huh?
Wait,
Yeah.
you're a cult leader?
What? No, who said that? Oh shoot! I like totally was not
Smokehouse.
supposed to. What am I doing? What's happening up in my big brain upstairs? What's going on there?
We're sharing information between friends, Smokehouse.
Okay, yeah, totally. Yeah, so like the plan is like we were gonna frame the Gulf Coast so that everyone that would ally against them and wipe them off the face of the planet in a massive world war, so that we could finally get rid of them.
Wait,
but,
that's
like,
so mean though.
Well, like it had to kind of happen because like they have been on our tail for like a while, so we've been trying to frame them for doing that in the name of our great Lord Shaq, and then all of the Rangers together say, "Hail Shaq." That's right, hail Shaq, totally. So that's kind of oh shoot, I totally like spilled the beans. This is not great. And a battle axe appears, like this massive gray axe appears in his hands. He's like,
No.
I think we gotta like fucking kill these guys now, right?
My-
Yes, Smokehouse. They're a little too good at investigating, so
Are we?
hopefully they
Excellent.
didn't-
Wonderful.
Nice.
Wait. No, hold on. Let's not fight. Let's not solve this with violence.
No.
No, that's not how Shaq would have wanted it. I say we solve this out on the court.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Absolutely.
roll persuasion with advantage and take a D8.
Can I give him both of my inspirations? And I have 2 D4s now.
I don't know. I don't allow people to give other people inspirations.
Okay,
because
okay,
that
okay,
would
okay,
get
okay.
so that would get so wacky.
All right,
so
all right.
fast.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Here we go. Okay, I'm spending my D4 from earlier.
Fair.
Let's go, Kappa.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just
I had a whole
5v5.
combat encounter planned, but now you might be playing basketball. What do we get?
Natural 20 plus 3 plus you said persuasion minus 122.
I love when an
Yes,
arms up
Jason.
ends with a -1.
Yeah.
-1.
Yes.
Fantastic.
5v5 on the court.
So you're invoking the rights to a basketball game. I see.
No, I'm
Actually-
invoking I'm invoking to solve this through sports and recreation.
Actually,
invoking
if you
the
look at
NBA.
if you look at our party, it is actually a 6 versus 5 because I have Puck here, and I reach out and like kind of give him chin scratches.
Oh, well, we want to be fair about this. You can bring a 6th person, 6v6.
All right. Fine. Allow me to bring in some players really quick.
Michael Jordan.
He summons. Oh, how do I want to do this? He summons Charles Barkley, who is a wolf folk.
Yes.
Yes.
Very good at basketball. He summons Kobe, who is a black mamba type snake.
Of course.
Guanti.
Yes.
Shit. I'm because Smokehouse. So I need 2 more.
You got the wizard Magic Johnson.
Magic
Oh,
Johnson, who can cast spells.
The
Hold
cook,
on, I gotta
Steph
write these
Curry.
down. The
Yeah, there you go.
Kareem, Giannis Antetokounmpo,
Oh, there it is.
well, okay.
the Greek freak.
You could do the the fuck. I'm totally blanking on his name. He's the
Kobe.
quarterback, but he's a goat. I was gonna make him a goat first. Tom
Charles
Brady.
Barkley. Tom Brady would be football.
I know.
No.
He can square up against Puck.
Well, yeah, actually, Charles Barkley is growling at Puck because it's a dog cat scenario.
This just became so Space Jam, and I love
Oh my
it.
god,
Like,
yes it did.
It's
Yes.
so good.
Yes.
Yeah, I throw out my arms in a dramatic fashion in like getting ready to play basketball. All of a sudden, it feels like the pressure surrounding us kind of like woof, drops down a little bit. I emanate a slight amount of darkness from my body, and my eyes glow just a little bit. And I say, "Everybody, get up! It's time to slam now. We got a real jam going down."
Can I?
Yes, please.
Jojo, you are one of my favorite people on the
Yes.
face of the planet.
That was marvelous.
No. And then Bill Murray comes in and says, "Can I be of assistance?" No, I'm kidding. It doesn't happen.
Happy to play the game.
Games with my heart.
So Peter Bellows was like, All right, let's go to the court. And he takes you to this court that has been laid out, and it's made of this beautiful marble, as if it were a religious sort of temple, with these columns surrounding it, and then 2 pillars at either side with hoops attached to them, and these backboards made from this beautiful granite, because Shaq kept breaking the glass ones, and and there is a sort of air of reverence to this basketball court. And this sort of spectral basketball is summoned out as part of the earth itself, part of the basketball moon wraps around it and forms into this celestial meteorite-esque basketball, as it is 6-on-6 basketball. Roll initiative.
Yeah. Fucking amazing.
13.
Can we wait for initiative? I'm gonna get you all in order.
Yeah.
Actually, initiative makes no sense in such a fast-paced game as basketball. We're popcorn it, baby. Monster of the Week style. Thank you so much. Oh, hi, Robo. Thank you so much, TTRPG gifts for the D4 of inspiration.
Love Robo.
For who?
It's to me because my name in chat shows up as a face.
Okay. Thank you for inspiration for...
That's amazing.
It's the worst.
Is Aaron Carter in this mythos? Yeah, but
Yes.
he's
we-
the
That is-
devil to Shaq's god.
We need the perfect impartial party to.
It's like boom.
Well, oh yeah, well,
I put him in the hoop like slam.
who's
I heard the crowd
who's
scream out,
our
jam.
who's our Martian? Who's our Martian guy? Who's our
Oh.
perfect? But the realm
I would
between
think it would be
basketball
Puck.
cultist and adventurer.
I think we've already named him. It's Wayne Gretzky. It's got to be
There you
Wayne.
go.
Wayne Gretzky.
Wayne.
The head of the nation of the North. You just kind of summoned him, and he kind of like appears like, what's going on? What's happening?
And is he slipping around because his ice skates can't get purchased
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the granite?
he's trying to, and
Whoa.
like his knees are kind of like flapping around like it's a cartoon, like, and then he finally like sits down in this big referee chair, and he's like, "Players, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Play ball."
God damn it. God damn it.
And
I would like to say at that moment, I change my clothing so that I am wearing like the most vividly purple basketball like jersey and shorts, and also amazing shoes ever.
Yes.
And
Yes.
and like, but as you know, as a theater kid, you know, and a thespian, and you know, being William Shakespeare's protege, I don't know exactly like how to pose, so I'm just like, yes. Yes, Master, I do this for you.
Yes.
I changed my
Go
appearance
sink those
to match
baskets.
Sebastian's. I changed my appearance to match Sebastian's, except mine has substantially more sequins.
Sequence of the basketball shoes. Both of you take a D4. As who? There's a toss up in the middle.
Got
that
it.
that
I'm on it.
that oh shoot, yeah, that
Can
Mr.
can I-
Gretzky will throw up. So who wants to be in the toss up?
I look to the crew and I say,
All right. Remember old rec days? This was the one thing I could do. I'll go sit down after this because I'm very tired.
Yeah,
Been a
you,
long day.
you and then Peter walks up, and he
What's up,
kind of
Pete?
like cracks his knuckles,
Mhm.
and he's like, "You really think you can beat us at your own game? You're sorely mistaken."
You're the ones who will be sore and mistaken after this. I'm not good at that. I'm not
It's
good at
okay.
trash
You know what
talk.
happens? It happens. It's part of the game, sort of.
Do you have any pamphlets on Shaq if I was looking for a new
Oh
religion?
yeah, hold on. Here you go. There you are.
Thanks.
Yeah, sure thing. That's trifold, and that you feel how thick that cardstock is. That's quality material.
This is quality.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Are we
Honestly,
gonna
this is like a
play
Christmas present.
ball or not? I'm not gonna just hold this basketball in the middle of the court for like the next 90 minutes.
Oh,
We ready?
Sorry,
The
sorry,
tip
Mr.
off.
Gretzky.
It's fine. Just call me Wayne. Play ball. He
Sorry.
throws up. He's like, "You're in Wayne's World now," and he goes back to his little referee podium. And
I wild shape into a giraffe. at the toss up.
Yes.
Take a d6.
Yes.
And just
I'm gonna say
hit the
you easily
ball.
get it. There's nothing that the little short stack Peter Bell Whistle could do against a fucking giraffe.
The
And,
most athletic
I-
of all the animals, a giraffe.
I cast spider climb on myself, and then I grab the ball and just walk up to the basket and just put the ball in the basket.
Okay, so yeah, cool. Yeah, well, I mean, you're gonna have to make contested athletics checks against our boy Charles Barkley.
Charles.
Ooh.
And then after Sebastian does that, can
Well-
I just yeah.
Actually, it can be acrobatics, as you are the one with the ball. You can try to dodge.
Ooh, very nice, very nice.
So, and then, sorry, go ahead, Kara.
After Sebastian does that, can I cast Mage Hand and just have my hand take the ball and dunk it?
Well, you would be able to do that if our good friend Magic Johnson, the wizard, had not also summoned a Mage Hand himself. So,
Oh my God. We're evenly matched.
Who can play at this game?
So yeah, go ahead. What did you get on that acrobatics?
Let me roll it. Hang on. +8 to acrobatics. I'm sure this is the most you've had, Melissa, because you never make characters.
Plus 8 to acrobatics. You might actually be able to do this.
Pretty good.
20. Hang on, I'm bad at math. 1 second. Perception, learning disability, and mathematics. Hold, please.
Again, do
All
you
good.
want me
Well,
to math
is it
for
bigger?
you?
Is it bigger than 18?
I will math for you.
It's 24.
Yes. So you managed to avoid Charles Barkley, and you are going to climb up and just dunk it. Yeah, 2 points for your guys' team. What is the name of your team, by the way? We need a team name.
Oh no.
Dang, that's a,
Oh,
that's a
no.
good one.
In sync.
In sync. Oh,
There we go. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're in syncing some hoops, as in syncing
Yes,
those
exactly.
baskets.
It's NSINK in
In
sync.
Yes.
In sync.
Yeah, you get 2 points. It is
Wonderful,
now
wonderful.
so the Kobe, the Black Mamba Huanti, grabs the ball and like slithers around really fast as our wizard friend Magic Johnson casts haste on him as he moves very quickly to the basket and tries to make a shot. If anyone
Can I-
is on defense, you can try to intercept that.
I would
Can I
like
do silvery barbs?
No. Well, that wouldn't be applicable in. For the shot.
For yeah,
Yeah,
to distract him for the shot.
Wizards of the Coast. Fuck you for making silvery barbs. It is the nightmare of every DM I know. It's such a
It's
shit
rough.
spell. But this is spontaneous, so I really don't care. What were you going to say, Kappa?
I was gonna say, I hop on my broom of flying, riding it
What?
like a surfboard.
What?
Yeah, it was
Hell
in my
yeah.
it was in my character sheet. It's in my
Hell yeah.
Where?
Hell yeah.
How did you get a magic item?
I sent it to you, and you were like, "This is good."
Listen, I don't read the character sheets on principle, so I could be surprised, and I guess that's on me. Okay, fuck it, you haven't been.
Well, you're
flying.
surprised.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Okay, so this is at
Listen, we got
disadvantage.
wizards playing basketball.
So go ahead and roll me for you because you're defending. It is athletics.
Okay.
Can I just say, while this roll is
Whoa.
happening, I've taken a knee at the side of the court this whole time and have been casting commune.
With
Yes.
how does commune work? Is there someone
Yes.
I'm
specific?
praying. I'm praying for probably like 10 minutes during this game.
The first half of the game.
So yeah, it's essentially a 5v6.
It's 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute.
What does
So
it do? What does the spell do exactly? This is not a spell. I
I'm
use
just
very
contacting a divine proxy and I'm asking it 3 questions.
often. Who are you contacting? Who is this divine proxy?
So I'm giving reverence to the space. I understand that this is a beautiful, space of divine worship.
Yeah.
And I'm giving reverence to the game that we're playing. I'm like feeling the energy of each side. I understand that I want my side to win, but I understand that the dynamics of this game are what make it exciting and important. And I'm like feeling the sweat dripping down my brow, but I am giving a prayer to Robert Pattinson, the god of Twilight.
Jojo, you are
Yeah,
Yes.
you get in contact. You get in contact with Robert
Yes.
Pattinson. He's like,
You are. Can I give you inspiration? Can I give
no, you can't give each other inspiration. We've established this. But you can be better friends because that is a good joke, and I'll give.
I'll
you
take
a
my
D4.
questions though. I'll take my questions after Tanklin.
Yeah, sure. Tanklin, what did you get?
I was gonna say, can I roll with acrobatics instead of athletics?
Because you have a room of flying. Yeah. Fuck
I mean, it feels very acrobatic.
I will allow it.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
that would be an unnatural 20.
Oh, this is actually a tie. So
My-
instead of having like, because this is a sports game, it's gonna be a tiebreaker. I'm gonna need you to do that again.
Oh my god! All right, okay.
Can the
okay.
teammates
Oh my
assist in
God.
any way or no?
Okay,
You've already
okay.
assisted. You've already done silvery barbs. I'm not allowing anything else
Oh,
to
no, no.
happen for this roll.
I didn't do silvery barbs.
You didn't do it.
Okay,
Somebody
21.
did.
21.
21 beats 19. You just like boom. Just totally deny this shot.
Wow, you are a great adversary. Who
Thank
watched
you.
the ball? And I'll
take
call
it.
I'll call over to Grizzle. I was gonna sorry, Justin. Justin, it's your time to shine. And I'll pass the ball over to Justin.
Yeah.
Go, Justin.
I'm going to say that Steph Curry, the cook, is going to fling some spicy chili at that to try to intercept that ball in midair. Ooh, no, not happening. You get the ball. You now have the ball, Justin Simperlake. What is your move?
I dance down the length of the court.
Performance
Uh,
check.
That is, hold on.
I'm really interested to see.
That
what
is a 25.
Oh yeah, you dance. You do like a grapevine type maneuver while dribbling, which is impressive. And yeah, I will say that they're gonna try to intercept you. It will be a disadvantage. No. Oh wow, duality, man. That's a 20 and a 1, but that is a disadvantage. What I'm going to say is that, I mean, if you want to take a shot, you can take a shot. You're a
I am
paladin,
taking
right?
a shot. Yes.
You want to divine smite
happens.
Go ahead, make a if you're using divine smite, I will allow you to make it a spell attack roll. We
Hold
get a
on.
little goofy here on Spontaneum Show.
Oh, just
It's
a
so
little.
awful.
Oh, just a
A
little.
little goofy. A little bit silly, a little bit stinky, a poopy.
The first
fart.
setting was
Okay,
basketball moon.
You can expend one spell slot
A
to deal an
little.
extra 2d8 extra radiant
Yeah.
damage. Plus 1d8.
So go ahead and roll me a
That means
spell
it's a
attack
3.
roll. Real quick for me, please. I believe that's charisma for you, if I'm not mistaken. Which I think is that better?
Yeah, so just a charisma throw? How
No,
am
so
I
that's
doing
going
this?
that's going to be your charisma plus your proficiency, plus yeah. So that it probably, what's your charisma?
5
So
plus
that's like,
5.
So that's like 9. Is your spell attack 9?
My
to hit?
my proficiency
At
bonus
14
is
we're
plus
5.
5. My charisma
Okay,
is plus
so then
5.
add 10 to a d20 roll.
Okay.
Bad.
Well, we are cooking with gas. And I am going to use at least one of my d4s on that too, just because I want to.
Sure.
Naturally.
It's an so we're gonna say that's a 21. That's respectable. I don't want to burn
Okay.
all my inspiration at once.
21.
Smokehouse is going to
Pretty good.
rage and try to just completely block you. And he's like, I'm like so not chill right now. And he's gonna try to just deny that shot. So it's gonna be against a 21.
Come on, Justin.
He brings his hand down to deflect the ball. Whiffs as it
Yes.
sails into the basket. Roll me that d8.
Let's go.
It's not a d8. Where's my d8?
That the diamond one.
Yeah, that's my d8. That's That's a 2, but I'm gonna use my D6 of inspiration.
Not how that works.
Oh, I can't
Absolutely
use
not. Nope.
No,
D20
you got to
rolls
call it
only.
beforehand. Yeah.
D20 rolls only. That's not a D20 roll. That's also a damage roll, which I expressly do not allow.
All right, so that was
absolutely not.
that was a 2.
2 extra points. So for a grand total of 4 points, you get from this radiant shot. Here's what I'm gonna do, because this could be
gets
long.
going.
This could get very long, and I don't want that to happen because we're running out of time. I'm gonna cut to Oren talking to Robert Pattinson. What are your questions? He's like, "Hey, it's me, Robert Pattinson."
What a Robert Pattinson. Oh.
Choice. So choice.
Choice. So you want them all right now? Okay.
Yeah. Give them to me.
So no.
Yeah.
That was an out of table question. So on my knees, hearing the squeak of the shoes, smelling the sweat. I mean, have you guys been like courtside or like even just like, right?
Sweaty.
Or just
Tanklin's very
remember-
familiar with sweat.
remember going to a high school basketball game? I
Yeah.
walk past the high schools in New York and I'm like, I hear the crowd cheering and I'm like, damn, what a great time. Basketball. What a pastime. But I'm hearing it and I'm praying. And the first thing is I say, I understand that there is something going on here that we don't fully comprehend. There is warring nations, these things. The first question I want to ask is it important that we win this game?
According to the rules of 6-on-6 challenger basketball, the losing party will die. If you are to be killed in this fashion, you will not be able to come back.
Cool. Can we choose after winning to spare the other party?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. My final question, and I ask this with full confidence that in your name, Mr. I should be doing my character voice. In your name, Mr. Pattinson, we will win this game with fire and fury and fervor. Is this just the first part of some greater adventure to come?
Fuck you, Jordan.
Yes.
With me as your guide, I can assure you there are more adventures to come. I am Batman. It just disappears.
I never wanted to follow
we
God more
literally
in my
established the world is a vampire, and so is Robert Pattinson.
Amazing.
That's what we call a callback, kids. Yeah, here's what I'm gonna have you do. Everybody roll me either athletics or acrobatics, and that will determine who wins this game.
Yeah, I think in this moment, right after he says that, you see just me really tighten up the laces on my leather boots, and then I go to play.
Can I really quickly make a justification for animal handling because I'm an animal and I'm trying to handle this game right now?
You're trying to handle those balls?
Yeah, I'm trying to handle these balls right now, and I am still Giraffe Boy.
Sorry, I meant ball singular. I just say handle balls.
That happens. It happens.
Yeah. Fuck it. It's almost 10 o'clock. I could go for
Hell
it.
yeah. All right.
But nobody else.
That's
I'm using my-
No sleight of hand.
I use
Don't
my
you
D8 on
dare.
this.
I didn't say that is, however, a 27 on acrobatics.
Whoa! Holy shit!
Yeah, I got a 26. I used my inspiration on that, the D8 of inspiration on that one.
Okay. 27, 26. We're at 53.
I
52
go-
points. Hell yeah!
was gonna say Jordan should go. That was what I was gonna say.
Fuck you. No, go.
That is a natural 20 plus
Yes!
10 plus a 3 and a 1. So
34.
34.
That is 87 now.
Yeah.
12 for Sebastian.
What about the cat?
Oh, hang on.
99.
Hold, please.
Yep.
Hold, please.
We did establish Buck's a player.
12, 99.
That's 99. 99.
Thank you. Jojo, while she's
Oh,
figuring that out.
Robert Pattinson was looking down on me. It was a roll that like rested on the 2 or whatever was there, and then flipped over to the yeet
Oh,
for a
no.
+2 for a 22.
Did you want me to
Okay.
roll for Puck?
We got 2
Or
nat 20s in
No,
this?
that's
111.
that's
Roll for Puck,
121.
please.
Roll for Puck. Okay.
100,
Puck got
121.
120.
Puck got a 14.
Yeah.
Because that was 99 plus 22 is 121.
Puck got a 14 plus 2,
Oh,
so
yeah, it
16
is.
for Puck.
It's late.
It's like
16 for 16 for
for
Puck
16 for Puck, yeah.
138.
is 137.
Okay.
137, Sam. 137.
Fuck! I'm an advertising major and I haven't taken a math class in years. Well, that. Wow.
That's a lot of points in basketball.
That certainly
Yeah.
beats an 89.
I
And
mean,
with
that's a
that-
pretty good game.
That is, yeah.
And with that, you pretty definitively beat the Cult of Shaq. As these apparitions
Just
of
like-
legendary players of yore evaporate, leaving only Smokehouse and Peter to look at you with total fear, and as well as like, yo, I get that wasn't chill. We'll go fix the geyser, like totally, but like, please like spare our lives, bro. Like, I
Oh,
don't want to
yeah,
die,
no, like
man.
no, I wasn't gonna kill you. You still gotta meet my brother Danklin.
That's fucking tight. I want to keep listening to Blind Melon.
just like Aaron Carter before me, that's how I beat Shaq.
And I think with that,
Yep, that's
that's
it.
the end of the episode.
Yes.
I'm
what an
very
ending.
honored to have gotten the last one.
Oh, you
Oh,
deserved it.
man.
Thank you
was
so
incredible.
much for what might be the most joke-filled episode of Spontaneous.
What? We did it. We got
that
we
was
did.
that was wild.
was so
Thank
much
you.
fun.
If you managed to sit the whole way through the ADHD fueled rampage, thank you so much for sticking around.
This is me medicated too.
This has been an absolute blast. Please, if you don't follow us, I'd really appreciate it. Tell your friends, tell your wife, your kids, your husband, your non-denominational partner, even maybe, and also Bill Gates. Yeah, if you know Bill Gates, tell him all about Spontaneum. I don't know why I picked him in particular, but maybe he
He's
can give
got
me
hella
some of those
money.
computers.
I mean, if you know Shaq,
Yeah, Shaq and Bill Gates, I feel like those two know each other pretty well.
Oh yeah.
For sure. I mean, Bill Gates can hurdle a chair. So, like, he probably is pretty broken at basketball. But anyways, this has been Spontaneum, and this is our cast. Jojo, where can we find you?
Hey, my name is Jojo. You can find me at the Cast Die podcast. Generally, I'm running 2 games right now. One of them is Everyday Folk. It is a bunch of kids in a mountain town who face adversity and learn how to become heroes. It is Soft Boy, a TTRPG. I also am running a Halloween game that has gone off the rails and is now still going into this time called True Crit Undead Nightmare. Come find that as well. Yeah, and I'm also starting a game company, and our first game is a TTRPG that we've kind of aligned with Classic Traveler from the 70s, the first basically sci-fi RPG. Mark Miller has given us the rights to that game, and we are creating a update to the Classic Traveler, but that is based off of a sci-fi pulp novel called Doom Arrest. So check that
Very
out.
cool.
awesome. Yeah.
News. Next up, thank you for coming back, David.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for having me. This was literally the exact way I wanted to spend my Tuesday night. This has been amazing. We beat the Cult of Shaq. I've never thought I would say that sentence before, and
That
I've
is
never been more
what
honored to say
everyone
it.
says after this show.
Yeah. But normally I'm David Tilstra, the Dungeon Master over at From Afar podcast. We are a bi-weekly a D&D actual play, 5e actual play. We're on a bit of a hiatus right now, but we're about to get back up and running here. I'm a voice actor, Twitch streamer. You can find me at David Tilsher. You can find mostly what I do at From Afar. And the next exciting thing I got coming up is with a couple other YouTube TTRPG folks. We're making a new podcast called Keep It Dicey, because we thought it sounded like spicy, and we thought that'd be fun. And that's going to be a sort of Dimension 20 style show with rotating GMs, rotating casts, rotating systems, just trying to get more voices from the community into smaller run actual plays. And yeah, would love to work with any and all of you in cast and in the chat. So come find me. And that sounded weirdly aggressive.
Find
I will find
me. Anyway, thank you so much, Sam. Thank you so much, Cass. This has been amazing. Y'all are amazing.
Next up, thank you for returning with our first ever sequel character, Melissa. Apparently, hell is the only thing that connects these worlds. Between Dave and Buster's and Sports World.
Yes, Sebastian is the conduit through which everything flows. Hi, I'm Melissa. I'm Melissa C. I am a queer disabled YA contemporary romance author. If you like the sound of disabled teens falling in love with each other, I write books like that. You, Me, and Heartstrings is out now, and Love Letters for Joy is out on June 6th, which is a queer disabled Cyrano retelling. And also, if you like me in the TTRPG space, next week on the 22nd, I will be on Roll D5 playing Kaiju Girls, where I will be playing as Maisie, an unhinged barbarian main who sneaks into abandoned buildings and transforms into a kaiju. So
Can I just ask, is every character you play unhinged? Is
Yes.
Yeah.
Can confirm.
I
Can
figured.
confirm.
Can confirm. Yes.
Wonderful. Check out our technically, I guess, sister podcast, Roll D5. They're great folks over there. Also, thank you so much for coming out, Kara.
Hi, everyone. This was a fucking blast. You can find me all over the internet in a variety of different places. On Twitter, I'm at SpazGirl11. On Twitch, I'm at DocSporky. On Instagram, I'm at Loudmouth on Wheels. I am an author, a speaker, a professor. Still don't know who put me in charge of that. Activist, general disability rights activist. If I do sensitivity reading for disability representation, particularly mobility disability, mobility aid use, for primarily fiction, but if you need something for nonfiction too, I'll read. If you want to hire me, go on my website, carolleibowitz.com, and hire me, please, because rent in New York City is not cheap.
Yeah. And finally, thank you so much for coming to the table, Kappa.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kappa. Christian is okay too. You can find me at your local Denny's at 2 a.m. wolfing down some nachos. But if you enjoyed what you saw today from me, you can follow me on Twitter at the Kappa Chris. I'm involved in a bunch of projects and stuff. I'll name a few right now just to pique some people's interest. But Twitter is probably the best place to find out what I'm up to. This isn't where I usually am on Tuesday nights. On Tuesday nights, I'm over on Stella Luna's channel for Brian and Blight, but for story reasons, my character's not there. But Tuesday nights, go check them out. They're actually going right now, so maybe we can raid them.
Actually,
anyway,
totally do that.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Sam. I am also on Roads Uncharted, the first premier actual play set in the Genesis system by Fantasy Flight Games. Everywhere you can find podcasts. Yeah, it's nice. It's a very like wholesome and whimsical tale, but we do get into some like really exciting adventures filled with darkness and intrigue.
I love the Genesis system.
Yeah, it's great, right? Like, why don't we do more?
It's
anyway,
so good. Yeah.
I am also writing for the next installment of Sina Una, the tales from Sina Una. I'm so excited. I'm super proud of the entire team. We are coming out with the second book. The Kickstarter was fully funded. It was oh man, like we
That's so
are
cool.
chugging away at it. So I don't know when exactly. I'm just writing an adventure for it, and this is my first writing gig. Just gonna say.
Congratulations.
So I'm trying to share with everyone to go check that out. But
Cena Una's amazing.
it, oh man, it's so near and dear to my heart because, you know, like I myself am Filipino, and being able to tell these stories from our history and incorporate them into people's settings, it's the best. I hope people really do enjoy it. So look out for that. But if I've got a bunch of other stuff down the line. But the best place for updates on that would be on Twitter at the Kappa Chris.
Alrighty, and last and certainly least, my name is Sam Comerford. I've been your chaos conductor for tonight. I do things. I make shitty ideas on Twitter, and for some reason, that is my only source of value. In fact, there's a whole book of them you can buy. There's 300 of them. They're very nice doorstop if you'd like to get that on DriveThruRPG. Additionally, I am on the Etherlog, which I run. That is somehow both sillier than this and also way darker. So if you want to check that out, it's like Studio Ghibli meets Arcane. Those are the sort of vibes for this thing. And it's got a great cast. Dungeon Glitch Matt. We got Chrissy in color. Lex, Titanamaki RPG.
Amazing
And,
people. Amazing people.
Oh my god, who am I forgetting? I feel so bad. Mark Arkusha from Cast Eye Podcast.
That's
Oh,
Mark.
And
It's very forgettable.
yeah, oh yes, the velvety chords of Mark Arkusha. And I don't really do that much other than that. But yeah, if you want to see shitty ideas, check me out on Twitter. Please like and subscribe, I guess, if you're on YouTube. I don't know. I don't do YouTube, but it has been great for y'all to come out, and I need Kappa to roll me a D20.
I got you.
Please roll well.
Let's go, Cap.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
20,
Like a nice
20.
2 or a 3.
13.
One
Sorry.
level down.
Yeah.
I'm
You want me to
gonna say
re-roll it?
Kappa's,
I'll do it.
No, I am subject to the rules I impose on myself, and with that, this has been Spontaneum. We will not have a show next week. I'm going to be home with family, so I will not be here. But the week following, I certainly will be. So I will see y'all with a level 13 one-shot. Bye-bye!
Thanks,
also,
chat,
wait,
you're amazing.
hold on.
Oh.
Stick around for a raid. We'll do
hell
that
yeah.
real quick.
Yeah, Bright and Blight. That's my home on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So we're
Red and
going
Blight.
to do that.
Let's go. Let's go.
Bye-bye.